Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Zips buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Going right to work up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Guys, let's chat about Akron. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff to the single back. Spins away from the defender. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. It's a seam wide open. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Zip. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now in this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. He will make the fair catch. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Newell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Never had a chance to get rolling. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Newell. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. On target to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Knocked it right through, showing that big... He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. There he goes. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's got the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Akron! And that one will put him up here in the second half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play.
He's got it up to 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Zips racing to the line in the hurry-up. the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Zips. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The give is to Smith.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Smith. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
Fires to the right. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Newell. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Dumps it to the back. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.